Well, hello and welcome to Midweek Online. My name is Josh. So happy that you are with us tonight. I'm super excited because we have a guest speaker on this episode, and it is none other than Papa John, Pastor John. He's here, and he's gonna bring an amazing word on legacy. You do not want to miss it. So stay tuned. I'll see you on the end of the episode.
Hey, it's great to be with you again. It's always an honor to be able to spend time with and speak to our youth. We're so proud of you. We value you very highly. And I know we're in a series right now, and Pastor Josh has been bringing you through a series on our values. And just need to say, as I start this, we really value you. The world needs you. The church needs you. Our nation needs young people like you that are committed to God and committed to living a great life for Him. So I got a couple of thoughts I want to share with you this afternoon. And first of all, the one I want to share to start with is that you are already building a legacy. And just thinking a little bit about what legacy means, because Lifepointe, we really value legacy. And this is so very, very important to us. Values, first of all, are a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is most important in life. So these are things that we judge very, very important. Legacy is one of those. And godly legacy is not the things we leave behind, the money we leave behind, or the assets we leave behind, but the legacy of God through us is that we leave memory of how we chose to lead our life, how we chose to live our life. Legacy is the life of Christ within us and through us, passed on to others in the power of the Holy Spirit. And it's a wonderful thing. I've just passed my 75th birthday, and I can look back at a lot of people that have left a legacy and have impacted my life. Even after they're gone, they've impacted my life. And that's my goal too, after I'm gone, to still have an impact on the lives of those I've been privileged to serve. The legacy you leave is the life you lead. The legacy you leave is the life you lead. And at Lifepointe, as we said, we place great value on legacy. One of the thoughts I had today is that our mission in life is not complete until we've passed the baton of faith, leadership, and ownership to the next generation. And I want to just touch on 3 points here. And before I do, I just want to share with you that about 15 years ago, I feel like God gave me my life verse for the rest of my life. I was about 60 years old then, and that was this. In Psalm 71, verses 17 and 18, it says this: "Since my youth, O God, you have taught me," and He has for me, "and since my youth, O God, you have taught me, and to this day I declare your marvelous works. Do not forsake me, O my God, even when I'm old and gray, until I have declared your power to this generation and your might to the generation following." Like the older people like me and the younger people like you, we're all in this thing together. And my desire is that all of us know the power of God and the mighty workings of God in each of our lives. So there's 3 things that we do in building a legacy. One is that we stick with spiritual environments that capture the heart of this generation. Things that your wonderful youth pastors, Josh and Macy and the team do, camps and youth services and activities and conferences, the things you do to build your faith and stay together and keep praying and keep being filled with the Holy Spirit. So spiritual environments that capture your heart are very, very important, to stick with those things to keep building a strong legacy. A second is that make sure, and our desire is that you make sure, as we would help you make sure, that you really know the God that loves you more than you'll ever understand. Not just about Him, knowing about Him, but knowing Him personally, sensing His presence, hearing His voice. And then the third thing is this: we want to make sure that your generation, as well as ours, knows what God has done. God has done many wonderful things in our lives. There's miracles. You hear about them at youth meetings here, and you hear about them as you share with other believers and friends, but that God does great things today. And to see yourself as a candidate for God doing something mighty in your life. So God bless you. I just pray the Lord will put these things in your heart, that as you live your life, you'll keep it focused on God, you'll hang with God's people. There'll be all sorts of temptations as you get older to get busy, to get distracted, but to stay on track with God's people. Be a man or woman of prayer, be in that Bible every day, and live your life out loud and on purpose. I tell you what, living for Jesus is fun, it's scary, it's dangerous, it's hilarious, and I pray God give you all those things in abundance. God bless you guys.
Man, I just love hearing from him. I love hearing his heart, and I know that for a fact, man, he loves this next generation. He loves you guys, and we love you as well. And so, man, thank you so much for joining us this episode. We'll see you next week. Man, make sure to follow us if you haven't already here at Lifepointe Youth Prescott Valley, or LP Youth AZ if you're on Facebook or Instagram. And we'd love to connect with you. Let us know if you need anything, if you need prayer, if you need us to, be able to come alongside and help you in any way, man. We would love to be able to do that. Just shoot us a DM. Other than that, we'll see you next week.